All right, so let me show you my Western Barbie collection. So let's start with the box. So this is the box here. It says Gorgeous Western Star. It has a price tag of $12.95, and then I'm guessing this means it was discounted to $8.77. This is the bottom of the box here. It says Western Barbie. She gives you her autograph and a wink. This is the back. And then these are her accessories. And then this is the other side. And the top part and then the bottom of the box have the same thing. This is some of the stuff that came in the box. So let's start with the instructions here. These are the pictures. This is my absolute favorite right there. I love that. These are the accessories. So we have a brush, a comb, a perfume bottle, and then this is a mirror. The mirror does come with like a silver sticker, but I just never added it on. And I don't plan on taking it out, so it's just staying like that. This is her stamp, so she could give you her autograph. I keep it in here because it ended up, the ink leaked sort of all over everything. So yeah, I just put it in this little bag. It came with, of course, you know, the standard fashion little booklet. So here you have Golden Dreams, and then you open it up and here is Western. And you have a bunch of you know, Barbies and the different fashions. There's also some of Ken and some of Skipper here. And out of these 6 dolls, I've only bought 2 new in box. So I had another one. This one I keep because, you know, this one is a little bit clearer than this one. So you just keep that. And then also, I thought this was kind of interesting because I bought 2 different ones. It came with like 2 different coupons. So this was in one of the dolls box. So it's just like a rebate coupon if you buy, I think, the horse. I've never actually read it, but there is that. And the other one is kind of the same thing, but it has, I think, 2 coupons. So, I mean, I'll show you the actual dolls. So here in the US, there was 3 different like versions of the doll with like different hair. So this is the more common one here. So they're all wearing the same sort of like pantsuit thing with the white boots and the white hat. This like string, you're supposed to like tie it around the neck, but I don't like it, so I just hide it under. But this is the more common version, which is the version with the side part. So this one has kind of long-haired side part. Her eyes are still sort of decent. You could see that this one is like only halfway there. She also has melting around the neck. Her vinyl is different from everyone else's because it's more like a pinkish. So she almost looks like in person, like if she's sunburned. And all of mine, I took off the rubber band and I replaced it with just thread. But yeah, there's this one. And then the second version is this one. This is the first one that I got brand new. So this version is the one with the bangs. She has a shorter like hair in the back, and it looks like it's cut in layers. So it could be almost like feathered out. But yeah, this is what her hair looks like. And this one is, I like the bangs because it kind of, the bangs are long enough that it kind of covers the eye. The only thing that you have to keep on doing is you have to sometimes keep moving the hair out of the way because it does get stuck sometimes to that like, you know, eyelid. And when I first got her, it was like all the way stuck in there. But yeah, there's this one. And then finally, this is the third version. Now, this is the second one that I bought brand new. This is a little bit more rare, harder to find. And then this one has same length as her with the hair, where it's like, you know, cut like in layers, and it kind of like feathers out. But it also has like, they call it the Farrah flip on the front. So she has this. I never actually brushed it out, just because I like the way it looks like this. But this is what her hair looks like. And she's a little bit more expensive. I forgot how much I paid for this one. I want to say maybe $70. But, you know, with Barbie, it always depends. Sometimes you could get a great deal and find her for a cheaper price. But the other ones you could find for very cheap. She came with this wrapped in her hair. So it was like down flat. I forgot how. It was literally like this. Yeah, there she is. Now let's talk about her other fashions. So this is a cutout of the back part of like the box that a fashion came in. I've only bought one fashion that was brand new in box, which was this one. So here we have Western Elegance. Then you have this one, Westward Ho. For Ken, you have this here, which is Western Fringe. And then finally, you have this one, Wild West. So I thought that was, I love the graphics, so I just cut it out. But let's start with this one. So this one. So this one, and also let me say that these three are this version with the side part and the longer hair. So here she is. So this is her little hat. It's just a simple white hat with this sticker all around that keeps falling off. And also the sticker did stain the hat pink. But this is the fashion. It's like a, what do you call it? It's like a one-piece shirt with long sleeves. It does come with this sort of silver lariat necklace thing. These jeans with the silver stripe down the sides. This one is missing a sticker that fell off and I can't find it, but it just has like a pocket with the B for Barbie. And then white boots. So there is this one. And the second one is here. Now these two are kind of like my one-of-a-kind Western Barbies because they have haircuts and stuff. Well, this one has the haircut. So it's this one here. So it comes with this brown little hat and the sticker. And it's weird because the sticker on this one and that one, it gets ruined at the top because the sticker at the top is like longer, right? But that's what it is. And these little hats I do not like just because they're kind of awkward. You can't place them like straight on because they look like, to me they look weird. So they have to be like tilted to the side a little bit. But she's also has like a long sleeve shirt that's kind of like a one piece. And then this long skirt, very thick like cotton, has a nice weight to it. That is what the little vest looks like, with like little cutout, little fringe. And her cute little bag right here. The bag doesn't open up, so it doesn't, you can't put anything in there. But yeah. And then the brown boots. And this doll that's how I found her with the haircut. And I put this like, just to flatten the hair down. But yeah, she got a haircut. I think her owner, a little girl, like cut her hair. And it's like uneven, longer in the front. And then short in the back, especially over here. But I love it. I think this is great. And I keep it like that. It's like an accidental, perfect styled bob. And of course she is missing both her eyelids. But I just went in with like black eyeliner. There's that. And this is just like a little plastic halo. And I like to just leave it on because the hats are they're kind of small in size. And yeah, just fits better when it's there. And then finally we have this one. She is rebodied, but it's this fashion here. And this is the only one that I bought brand new because I knew I was gonna have trouble with it. This material that they use, like this fabric, it's like that type. Think of it as the type they use for like Barbie and the rockers, a lot of that stuff where it just like is sticky. The top layer of like paint like just falls off, it like flakes off. But this is my favorite fashion though, because I love pants. And it comes with the pants, this sort of jacket, no shirt or anything. It does come with this little scarf and her little hat. This is what the back looks like. And this, of course, is because it got stuck to the back part of the cardboard. So, yeah. Her boots are a different shade of white, almost like a bone color. And the face on this one is the same as that, except I parted it, of course, down the middle because this is my main one. I redress her when she's in her original body. But because she's in this fashion, I didn't want to like have bent arms, right? I want to avoid having to like move this a lot because as you could see, it flakes off. But for the eyelids, I did kind of fill them in like a blue clay, and then I added eyelashes. And I'm not crafty. I am not an artist or anything. Not at all. Not one bit. So it took me forever to get something that was decent. I went to a craft store and I bought this clay. And this is in the color baby blue. But the clay doesn't dry, right? So it stays like wet and, you know, flexible. So you have to actually bake it in order for it to set and to dry up. The problem is I tried that and then I ended up burning it because the eyelids is like a small little piece of clay just to fill it in. So what I ended up doing was, instead of baking it, and I can't bake it with the head, so I just used a hair dryer on and off because the heat I knew was gonna melt the hair. So yeah, that's what I did. And eventually, I mean, I think after like 5 minutes of on and off, like having the air on it, then turning it off and stuff, it made it hard. And it's not perfect, and I will retry later to get something a little bit more decent. It also shrank up inside once it dried, so it kind of pulled, it was sticking out the eyelids and it kind of pulled back in a little. But you know, it's fine, she looks good. And then, you know, I just use like human lashes, and you cut them, the length, and you know how wide it is to fit, and you just use a tweezer, but that's kind of the effect that you get. And that came with, like, I use eyelash glue to keep it in place. But there is that. Her body is this one here, just in case you're interested as like what it looks like. It's on a standard superstar body. The back does have a button here, and the button moves this, and that's what like makes the wink mechanism work. But yeah, and the face is literally just like a layer of skin. It's kind of creepy, but kind of cool. I actually kind of like it. And sometimes I just dress her like this without the face, just because I like it. She reminds me of a robot. But yeah, if you're interested, that's what that is. And then I'll show you, let me take off the head. So I put her on a straight arm. This is Sun Loving Malibu's body. It works only if they have this type of like peg. If they have like the rotating one, it doesn't work. It won't stay because literally this is so flimsy. This is what the back of the head looks like. It's just like literally like a top layer of skin. But yeah, and I haven't put the head back on her because sometimes every time I stretch out the vinyl, the eyelid sometimes comes off. But one last thing that I want to show you is this is the European version of Western Barbie. So as you could see, she does not have the winking mechanism. So she's on a standard superstar face. The hair is a little bit long, and the body she's in is like a live action Barbie body, but the hands have that like grip. So the grip is like the hands that came on that like equestrian Barbie and like the busy talking Steffi doll and stuff. So yeah, it kind of closes and opens, and it also comes with a skirt. And I tried to get this version, I just couldn't. And when she's available, she's almost like $250. And I don't mind spending that, but to be honest, I'm not a fan of Superstar. Don't hate me, I love her, but in my collection, I realize that I'm not, after having her multiple times, I'm not a fan of them like smiling, other than her. Her I love. But yeah, so yeah, that's it. The European version, and this is like the box. It is a little bit different. Close up of her, very pretty. And then that's her in the box.